friends, it's time for your Saturday Psychic Sampler. I'm Christiana Gaudette. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and I'm really happy to see you here today. We do this every Saturday. What's the rule? Specific questions only. You ask me a specific question, I will give you a specific answer. That's how it works. Thank you all so much for being here. If you are new here, welcome. Please do subscribe and please do hit the bell so you'll get notifications. For our members, and you know who a member is because their names are in green. We really appreciate our members. We got a new member today. Kathy, welcome to you. And we have already received a super chat. Thank you so much, Laura T. I see your super chat. I see your question. We will absolutely get to you. So happy to see all of you. For those of you who are local to me here in Palm City, I want to remind you that we have our Cards and Conversation Tarot meetup tomorrow at Panera Bread in Palm City. It's free, it's fun, it's at 4 p.m. So I hope you join us. For our members, I want to remind you we have a members only live stream, 7 p.m. on the 14th. I believe that's Thursday this week. Please do join us, members. All right. Let's get going. I'm getting my cards. So nice to see all of you. First question I see is Moonlight Tarot. Is Adele having plans to remarry me, or is he just lying? Card on the floor. Hang on. Okay. I think he thinks about it. You know, when he says it, he means it, but he changes his mind a lot, you know? So I don't think he lies when he says it. I think he really does mean it when he says it, but then he changes his mind, and then he changes his mind back. He changes his mind a lot. Okay, White Magic Witch. What is my boyfriend's real intention toward me? So that's the kind of question where I feel like if you don't know what your boyfriend's intention is towards you at this point, why is he even your boyfriend? You know, that's where I go with that. You know, the cards that are coming up really do kind of match my skepticism around the question. I don't know that he has, you know, I don't know that he really has particular intentions. And so, you know, maybe you could do better. Just saying. All right. Maria Mary, where's my relationship going a month from now? Probably about where it is right now. Wherever it is now is probably about where it's going to be, unless you do something drastic to change it. Delia Lossie, does my boyfriend speak to another woman romantically? I mean, cheating. You know, there may be someone from his past that he talks to, but there's nothing that really makes me think he's cheating. But that does not mean that I feel like things are going well between the two of you. I don't really. I think there's some issues there. Okay. The Night Wisdom Tarot. Is AR family will try to hurt me in a legal way about the money, or will they just forget about it? It's been a bad week. I am so sorry. That sounds hard. Will they go after you, or will they just forget about it? I don't think that they're likely to pursue it legally because it's too much trouble, but that also doesn't mean they'll forget about it. You know, they're still going to have issues with you about it, but I don't think they'll pursue it legally. Okay, Adriana Belange, so nice to see you. Would I receive a cash employee recognition at work this year? If you do, it's not going to be huge And that's not necessarily going to be because of performance or how they feel about your performance. It really feels a little more COVID related. That, maybe no one's getting good bonuses this year. So if it's anything, it's going to be small. Don't budget on it. Okay, Laura T, thank you once again for the super chat. My daughter Mia hates school. It's a battle of wills getting her to go. Any insight for improving this situation? I am so sorry. And my question too is like, how old is she? It can matter like what the age is here. Because at some point, at some age, you don't have to continue to fight. You can just let them drop out and get their GED and go about their merry way. I know at least 3 high school dropouts who ended up not only getting their GED, but going to college, getting a master's degree, and doing really well. So let's see what the cards say. But age really matters. If they're little, you got to make them go. If they're old, you don't necessarily have to. So let's see. Mia's smart. There's no issue with Mia's intelligence. This is not about lack of intelligence, and Mia likes to learn. And Mia is very capable. Why does Mia hate school? It's not about the educational part. Either she's got some kind of anxiety around separation from you, or there's something going on at school that isn't right. I would say stop battling wills with her and figure out what's really going on. Because this isn't just a kid who doesn't like school. There is a larger problem. I'm not a doctor, but either it's an anxiety issue or there's someone bullying her. Something is going on that isn't right. And so figure out what it is, and that's how you solve it. Seriously. Seriously. Okay. Claire C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Should I wait until next week to cancel a contract and hire someone new? Yeah, I don't see any problem with that. I think it's fine doing it exactly that way, the way you plan it. It seems fine. Seems like the results will actually be good. All right. Okay, Jean Mnuchin, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Any advice to prep for the mini workshop I'm giving at the end of October during the BU Online Woman in Mass Conference? First of all, congratulations. That gets a congratulations. That's totally cool. Advice: remember to work within the time frame. Be really judicious about like what your goal is within that time frame, what you want to teach, what you want them to experience. Less is more in some ways. And this could be really good. It feels like if you can be clear about your message and what you want them to learn, to do, to experience, this could be very successful and could lead to more things. Okay, Stella Barbara, so nice to see you. My former husband is coming for a visit next month. What can you tell me about the visit? Oh my goodness. And will we see you tomorrow at Panera, perhaps? Let's see. So when you say coming for a visit, do we mean visiting your daughter? Also visiting you? I mean, it feels like you may actually see this person. And it doesn't seem unpleasant. It seems okay. It seems like it would be okay to catch up with this person. I feel like this person may be going through some difficult things right now. And you may need to be careful because your instinct is always to help and to heal and to do for. And you may need to be careful to not do that in this situation. Fine to see the person, fine to hold space for whatever's going on with the person, but you have no responsibility here. And it's important to know that. Okay. Shh. I'm wondering if my future husband is around me in my city or in a different state or country. How will I meet him, online or in person? So, I mean, there's so many potentials for a future husband. It's not like there's just one person anywhere in the planet that you could find. So, the possibilities are great, right? Do I think there is someone around you right now in your city who would be good for you? I don't think it's anyone you now know, but I think there is someone around you in your city that would be good. Might there also be other people in different states and countries? Of course, as there are for all of us. Are you more likely to more quickly meet a good person, meeting them online or in person? I actually like the idea of doing online stuff just because it increases your chances, because it's a numbers game, right? The more people you meet, the more possibilities. And so you'll meet more people if you're also online. Hey, Gemini Sun, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. There is something personal in my life that I struggle with. How can I turn it into a more positive experience or change my mindset about it? All right, very good question. Let's take a look. Well, it's hard because it really is sort of unfair or difficult, or it's difficult, so it's not like you're struggling with eating a delicious chocolate cake. I mean, I feel like it is something, well, that actually I struggle with that one because I shouldn't eat the delicious chocolate cake. So that can be a struggle too. Bad example, but you know what I mean? What you're struggling with, anyone would struggle with. And to not struggle with it any longer, I think, is to recognize that, what you're dealing with here has a lot of different pieces to it. And there are some pieces that you can't change, you can't do anything about. You just have to change. When you can't change your situation, you have to change your attitude, get a sense of humor about it, and don't take it personally. There may be some ways, though, some aspects of this you can change, where there might be a different way of handling something, or a different way of doing something, or a different tool to use that would make it a little bit easier and a little bit better. So it's a mixed bag. What can you accept? What do you have? What can you accept? What can you change within this larger thing? If you break this larger thing into a number of pieces, there are some things you can change and some things you can't. And that's really what you have to think about. Okay, Christina. I've been working on changing my eating habits and now adding exercise. Well, that gets applause. We all need to do that. I was just joking about chocolate cake. I've never been good at consistently working out, so how can I be more consistent with exercise? Man, I understand. I completely understand. And it's hard because you've got a heck of a schedule, man. When are you going to do it? In like your free hour between 3 and 4 in the morning? It's hard. And so the key is, don't make yourself bad. If you get to the gym once in the week, you're fabulous because you got to the gym once. If you get to the gym twice, you're double fabulous because you got to the gym twice. If you didn't get to the gym at all this week, that's okay. You'll get there next week. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but the more that you beat yourself up about it, the more it feels like failure, the more you make yourself bad, and you don't want to be the bad one here because then you won't do it. So just celebrate what you do and don't worry about what you don't do. Seriously. Martha Vink, nice to see you. My house will soon be ready to put on the market. Oh my gosh, that gets applause too. Are there things I should do or consider before then? How long will it take to sell, and will I get the above asking price? I would just do a little energy work because there's a lot of energy attached to that house. Do some energy work about your own clearing, both to make it more easily saleable and also for your own healing. As far as how quickly it will sell, I think you're still getting into the bubble. I do. You'll definitely get asking price. Do not go below asking price. If you get above asking price, it may be in the form of concessions. They pay closing, something like that. That kind of thing. Okay, good luck. Hey, Angela, nice to see you again. Ali Mammon, could you please tell me what changes spirit or spirit guides want me to know and follow through with? So honestly, Ali Mammon, I think it's changes around healing. It's healing from what has hurt your heart. And that could be more than one thing. Releasing hurt from your heart and healing your heart is what needs to happen here. Angela Peavy, why can't I achieve sex and storytelling with tarot? Every time I try, I get stuck or blocked. What is blocking me and how do I get rid of the block? And I think that's, because you were at my workshop just, earlier today. So thank you for being there. And so you found that difficult. The storytelling exercises you found perhaps difficult. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to give you my thought as a teacher, and then I'll pull some cards on. As a teacher, I'm going to say it's because you're taking it too seriously. You have to be playful. You're so caught in the, what the cards mean, that you're not seeing the whole energy of the archetype. So you need to see the archetype and you need to be more playful with it, I think, is what I would say as a teacher. Now, what do I see in the cards about that? Well, exactly the same thing. You're so much in your head that it is hard for you to get out of, well, this is the way I read this card. And so as soon as you see the card, you're like, this is the way I read this card. So just think about, imagine you have a friend who works at the library. And every time you go to the library, you see this friend and you like this friend. And then one day, you and the friend are out at a dance party. And you see this friend that you know as the librarian in this tight little sequin dress boogieing down on the dance floor. And you're like, oh, wow, that's really out of character. But that's another aspect of who this person is. And I think we have to do that with the cards. Okay. Anna Ramdas. Hello from the beautiful Caribbean islands of Trinidad and Tobago. Very cool. Nice to see you. My question is, how does S feel about me? I feel like there's a lack of trust there. For whatever reason, there's a lack of trust or a lack of communication. I'm not sure if you could fix that, but you could try. Joanna, so nice to see you here. Glad you're here. Is my daughter's room a safe space for her? Very good question. And, the thing is, your daughter cannot, nowhere is always a safe space for her emotionally, because she can get into all kinds of things in her head and nothing is a safe space for her. Have you created for her a safe space? I think that you have. I think in her mind, this is a temporary space, and that's fine. Is there anything you can do to make it feel more safe for her? No. No, I think it's really fine. I think it's really fine. She's going through a lot of healing right now. And so that's going to show up in all kinds of different ways. But I think you're fine. I think you're fine. You just have to let her get through her process. And it's not just about the room, it's about the energetic space you create for her that allows her to be herself and explore and do, but also keeps her safe and gives her a space to bounce off of. It's not easy, it's a lot. But we're moving forward in a good direction here, my friend. Okay. Let's see. Horse fan Don, you had a great gig last night, and Doug rocked. Doug's a musician, so you slept through the class. That's okay. You know, it was a good class. It would be worth reviewing when you get a chance. La Morena, I'm wondering either about hormonal health or prospects for move with my family. Hormonal health, you're getting there. You're getting there. Be patient, you're getting there. Prospects for move with your family. We're not supposed to double dip, but it's quick, so I'm doing it. It's been weird, but yes, in time, yes. Moonlight Tarot, I don't hate the idea of you and Adele. I just feel like, you know what you know here, right? Okay. Message from Spirit Guide. Is that a legit question, Horse Fan Dunn? Technically, no. But I'm going to give it to you because you're a member here and you've also supplied me with sounds. And so you're going to get this sound for asking not a legit question. Which you provided for me, and now I'll answer the question. Okay. Message from Spirit Guide. Message from Spirit Guide is talk to me directly, damn it. Seriously. Work on ways to get that communication directly is what you need to do, and recognize that you're also good at animal communication, wild animals, spirit animals, and any pets that you might have. So work on communication with animals and work on direct communication with spirit guides. Seriously. 12-step tarot, good to see you. Did I misplace my black shrug, or is it lost? Man, I've lost an article of clothing recently and I am sad beyond sad about it. I understand. Okay, so will the black shrug return? I'm afraid you took it off and left it somewhere. You know, there's always a chance that you'll find it. Let's see. I would not, if you could find another black shrug, I would. I'm so sorry. Peggy Lou Levens, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Do I try to meet someone new online or out and about? Is there someone else out there for me, or just ride it out with the ogre? The ogre is the ogre for a reason, man. Could you meet someone else? If you tried, yes, you could. Yes, you could. Online or out and about, online would be good. It's worth a try. It really is. I think that improvement is possible, my friend. Okay. Kathleen Patricia, at the end of your lease in North Carolina, what do the cards say for the next step? Honestly, I think you may, if you had to re-sign the lease, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But I think it may be time for a move. You may find something you like better. So that is also possible. Okay, and thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate all the feedback. I don't always read it aloud, but I see it and I appreciate it. Okay. Mix you ear. I never know how to pronounce your name. Nice to see you. How can I best improve my finances in a happy and healthy way? My unemployment just ran out and I have $200 in the whole world. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I think you need to be scrappy, and it's going to be more than one income source. There may be a job you can get quickly. You may be able to do something like a hustle, driving Uber, or thrifting, upcycling, something like that. Multiple income sources. Be scrappy. You can do it and you will make some money. It's not a career solution, but it's a let's be scrappy and make money solution. And that will lead to the next thing. Smile Soul 20, so nice to see you. Glad you're here and thank you for being a member here. Is there a person at work that's been giving me the cold? Oh, there is a person at work who has been giving me the cold shoulder. What is his deal with me? His deal with you is he doesn't like you for stupid reasons. It's not personal. It's stupid and ridiculous. And the thing to do is be your smiley self with him. Just smile and be nice. And when he gives you the cold shoulder, don't even let it bother you because he's a dick. I'm sorry, did I say that? Oh my gosh, I can give myself the sound. Sorry, but it's true. Okay, so you just kill him with kindness. Okay. And again, thank you so much for all the great feedback. Lucia, so nice to see you. Will my health improve soon? We certainly hope so. Yeah, actually it will, but it'll be up and down and it will take time. You have to be patient. But yes, it will. So soon, up and down, but yes, it will improve. Don't give up and don't give in. Okay. From my perspective, I've answered every question here. If I have missed you, I apologize. Please do reiterate. It is last call for readings, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Remember that I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, right here in my office in Palm City. All you have to do is reach out. Go to my website, christianagodet.com or tarotbychristiana.com. You can find the link right here. And you can schedule directly on my website. Or you can get my contact information and reach out one way or the other. Yep, that's it. You got a developing pendulum course, working door at a monthly DJ event and babysitting, and there's other things too. You just keep on doing them. Michelle, right, that's right, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. And Smile Soul 20, yes, he's a Neanderthal. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Hey, baby cakes, nice to see you. Hallelujah, glad you're here. Am I going to be happy with this dentist job on my tooth? Yes, very happy. And even, for the first 2 weeks, you may not be, but in the long run, yes, you will be, I promise. All right, my friends, I want to thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you. Please like this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please consider becoming a member of this channel. I appreciate you all so very much. Take care.